Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3. Where we left off last time, we had just arrived in the basement of the Golem Tower. We had a fairly terrible fight against the Golem and his electrical stuff, and that was even after we managed to launch him off the tower, killing him instantly. We almost died to his minions. I am certainly glad we didn't have to deal with the actual boss, mini-boss itself, because we would have died. Really should have rested before that fight. That was my bad. I think if we ever do a heroic run, we're going to be resting a lot more often. Or alternatively, we'll just very carefully use all of the elixirs that we can find. There's a book called The Excavation of the Enclave of Neloth. Elminster said Neloth was a wonder to behold when it floated in Faerun's sky. He was surely right. This Netherese enclave was once a jewel in the empire of magic, with towers that pierced the heavens, and yet it fell, just as all Netherese enclaves did, crashing down when Karsa's folly ripped magic from the world. But even after it collapsed into the sea, its ruins still held a strange, twisted beauty. I traveled here from Halrua when I heard the sea had retreated, and the ruins of Neloth were visible once again. Alas, I was not the first. Looters have stripped the enclave of much of its material wealth, destroying its esoteric riches in the process. I found arcane books used to make campfires, their magic lost now to the ages. I've met some Shadowvar here, whose interests align with mine, and we've agreed to search the ruins together. I'm grateful for these allies. The ruins are mostly filled with thick-skulled adventurers, but I cannot shake the feeling that someone is watching us, waiting to see what we uncover. So the Shadowvar are, for those not in the know already, are the descendants, or even sometimes in some cases the actual people, the Netherese people, who survived the folly by transporting their entire city called Shade into the Shadow Plane. It did return in one of the Forgotten Realms book series, and I believe it was subsequently destroyed because they tried to take over the world, or at least they tried to, like, terraform the world to make it more Netherese. I can't remember exactly how it goes. It's been a long time since I read that story, but yeah, that's the thing that happened. Let's head back to camp. Actually, let's go to... I want to go outside and then go to the camp, because I want to see if the owlbear will show up. Yes, let's rest. Alright, we rescued the Druid Halsin. Apparently, the quest is updated. Asterion does want to talk to us about something. I'm sure it'll be very important.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero.
You are 100%
never thought
not.
I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Well, okay then. Really? Saving lives is awful?
We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine. Pfft.
Whinge all you want, I'm having fun.
By all means, go and enjoy yourself. I'll be here, waiting for the sunrise.
You are an unpleasant person sometimes, Asterion, but I actually really do like your character, so... anyone want to... No one really wants to talk to us. Let's talk to some people, I guess. Roland?
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland.
Hush you, and behold!
Is that it?
I'll have you know, he can also make them blue.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
I mean, I thought it was a lovely little explosion. I just thought there'd, be more. Gale's almost dead. We'll talk to him later. Dennis, what you got?
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
So you don't actually know. Okay. Bex.
I need to dance! No, I need to lie down.
You have clearly had a little bit too much wine. Let's talk to Halson, I guess, himself.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Take your own advice, why don't you? Go and mingle a little.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
In more ways than one. Everyone in this game is very thirsty in multiple ways. Wait, you can... Oh, okay, I learned something new. If you put tilde, or if you hit tilde, also known as grave, it highlights everyone. That's really neat. Didn't know that. That's super helpful. Elfira.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Have you seen this body? It would be a crime not to sing about it.
One raunchy ballad coming up.
Thank you. Sweet. Alright, what do we got now? Zevlor.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
You're very welcome. We worked really hard to save your people. Lae'zel, we'll talk to you later. Mole is over here, one of the children that we
You
saved.
came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
That sounded dangerously close to a compliment.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
You are just the most capitalistic person I've ever seen in the game.
That's my girl.
How about Lacrissa?
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Cool beans. Anyone else want to talk? We talked to Cal and Leo. Or no, we didn't. We didn't talk to Bex. What's Cal got to say?
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that.
I'm glad you stuck around.
Me too. You're one of the good ones, you know that.
I do know
Look
that.
us up when you hit Baldur's Gate. Be nice to see a friendly face.
Although, I'm not exactly sure how much you did to help the situation. We definitely did all of the work.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away.
I like the caves.
We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
I mean, the Druid Enclave isn't perfect, but I definitely wouldn't mind living there. It's pretty cool.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
Easy there, Captain Buzzkill. We survived, that's always worth celebrating.
Not everyone. We lost people, and it's like they don't even care. But I care. And I won't drink myself into a stupor to change that.
Okay. You can do that, I guess. Is that everyone? We've talked to them all, I think. Bedtime.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Let's spend the night thinking of Karlach.
With a profane flush of arousal, you realize she may well be doing the same.
Oh my. You could find out she's like 8 feet away from you on the other side of the fire.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, And I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
That's it? Just go to this place?
What? Were you expecting a spell? A potion? Or perhaps you thought I'd conduct a cack-handed operation on you right here? I won't be held accountable just because you're naive enough to expect easy answers. Now, allow me to continue. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Sounds like I got no choice. Gotta find a way through.
You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
I found the hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. The way's clear.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Who? What about one of the others, Wrath perhaps?
Wrath has promise, but he has a ways to go yet. He wasn't able to stop Korga by himself. The Grove needs experience, and a strong hand. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Won't this cause resentment?
Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Oh, so you're just biting yourself now. Okay, I understand. Well, we did rest, so we do have a couple fights to do in this video still. At least have one in the Underdark for sure. Let's go to the Selûnite outpost in the Underdark, which apparently got us some experience for some reason. Unclear. How close are we to a level? We have a long way to go still. We are 1910 away. Almost blew myself up with a fire stalk. Okay, I'm gonna have Gale be here-ish.
Hey, good looking.
Marla, you're gonna come up here. And so is
What's next?
Shadowheart.
I must keep going.
Oh, maybe she can be... Oh, it's a tough call. Where do I want to put her? I do kind of want Bless, at least on those two.
So that's progress.
You're going to be here. And Gale,
Have my attention.
stealth, save. There's a petrified drow right here. You can shoot it. He is surprised. We gotta move him as soon as we can.
Robes will get dirty.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
What am I to do?
Just hurry this along.
Okay, he's just chilling out there.
Way. Lesson is death. Bother.
It's gonna take 8 years to do. We should just shoot with Karlak.
Wanna dance?
She's out of range though. Oh no, she's in range. But if she moves down, we can actually get an advantage shot, possibly. Do like 40 damage to start with. That might be an okay start to this encounter. She also could probably shoot these statues for way more damage than Gale does. Let's find out. Yeah, this is the best way to do it. Two down. I wonder if it's gonna be mad if we shoot at that one though. Kind of right in front of it. That one's dead. There are still a couple alive, and if we move closer, I'm a little bit worried we'll be seen. Unless we've broken its pathing, which is always a possibility. It's still outside normal range, which is annoying.
Oh, let's get this over with. A spell a day.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright.
Into the fray.
Just keep shooting this one. Nope. No. Stop. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm destroying these statues, it's because the spectator can bring them back to life. We're probably not going to be able to get that one over there.
It's a gnome's life for me.
We might be able to shoot through at that one. We can line up the angle right. Nah. It's impossible. And so is that one. Okay, so it's time to fight the actual spectator itself.
What's cooking?
$45 damage to start the fight with is pretty good. It is surprised.
Let's get this over with.
I'm gonna grab a level 3 Scorching Ray, I think. Or just level 2. Actually, level 2 should be fine. Bunch more damage to it. How do I get close enough to it to fight without waking it up? Also, can I attack it? Yes.
May the gods take you first.
This is going really well so far. Mostly because it hasn't gotten a turn.
I have to survive this.
I don't think it gets a turn either because it's surprised for this round. So we just go end turn, end turn, end turn. Lost surprise. However, it does get to do its... Oh no, it's definitely doing things. And it's hurting us a bit. We're okay. We have disadvantage to hit, but we'll shoot anyways. Double miss. Yeah.
So much for peace.
We're frightened, but we can still hit. Reckless attack wasn't needed because we actually did some damage. 6 more physical damage. We really need to get Tavern Brawler to give us some extra oomph to those. And our last character, whom should be able to finish it off, 75% chance. Perfect. So there's one guy left. And he's quite far away. I might just move down, I guess? Can't really do much about it yet. It's too far away. Yeah, can't quite reach. We're definitely gonna get shot. Critically hit, even. Ow. However, we can get into range of him. Or do we already have Tavern Brawler? We might already have it. We just need more strength. And better... Oh, I can't reach. Okay. You're too far away.
No surrender.
And that's the end of the fight. Not the worst, not the best, but it was okay.
Don't burn yourself. Never a dull moment.
We got a pretty good first round against it, and that's really the big thing that matters. Spectator's Eyes is an amulet, gives some spell stuff. Memory Shard, eh? And an Icy Helve, and then just a bunch of junk.
Can't slow down.
There's a backpack up there. We can go loot and then take the backpack itself, you know, for things later on. Frayed Drow Hood, which goes to their dexterity saving throws +1. And then just a bunch of junk. Okay. Now, there are like a lot of these
Damn, it's good to be alive.
torch stalks around. In the past, I've had trouble with them, so I'm just going to shoot them all. Just to get rid of them ahead of time. Okay. There's still one more corpse down here, and a Viridian crystal. So I'll check down here too, apparently. Which someone succeeded at. We've apparently dug it up very quickly. Without any animation. There's a skeleton here. And some traps. I'm gonna send one person down.
While I'm at it.
To grab this stuff here. There's a vent. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's pick up the torch. Give me. We took a little bit of damage. That's fine. Let's get out of here. Alright. I think that's the last major... What the hell was that? There was a torch stalk somewhere that I missed that blew up. That's what it was. Damn, torch stalks. Anywho, there's a glowing gem down there too. But that's okay. We don't need it. It's not important. We're going to head down to the Underdark Beach, I think, next on our list of things to do. And I'm pondering calling the video... I think we're going to call the video here. I'm really not feeling super great tonight, so we got through some stuff. We'll head into Grimforge in the next video. I think it's a good place to leave it, just before we enter Grimforge. And then we can go through it and see if we can get our adamantine whatever we're going to make. I'm not probably... Maybe... See, the armor's really good, but we have no one that uses heavy armor currently. I'm going to take a look at the things we can make and figure out the best one for our group. It might not be the best one overall, but we'll see. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others will see you next time. Take care.